So we wrote a web UI to view data from the digital universe data set. We were extremely inspired last night, not only by how beautiful the presentation was and how amazing it was to see the whole universe, but also by the fact that everything on there was real stars. It wasn't statistically generated stars, it was really out there. And one of the things we think is so great about the digital universe data set is that you can share that experience with people. Right now it is quite difficult to use because you have to download it, you have to have a little bit of the experience with the terminal to run it. It can be kind of intimidating. We wrote a web UI so that you can zoom around the universe using more intuitive controls. And it's our goal to have it up somewhere and to allow other people to use it and bring a little bit of universal realism to their own projects. So you can use it without downloading anything, and the controls are extremely intuitive. We'd like to add some more. Do you want to tell about the technology a little bit?
So one of our goals when we were making this was twofold. One is we wanted to demonstrate that having looked at the party view source code, it's all sort of really messy kind of C code, it's complicated, it's this command line thing you have to run. But we wanted to sort of demonstrate that you could just make something that you could just go to on a website and look at anything you wanted to. You wouldn't have to install anything, and you'd just be able to look around. And we also wanted it to feel a lot like flying. I was kind of inspired by one of the people that was talking earlier about just like making it more like a first-person shooter type. Not that I like first-person shooters, and they're easy, but sort of that I can just like hit the controls and go. So it's entirely keyboard-based. You can go forward, backwards, and you have acceleration and deceleration, and you just kind of, it's really just addictive to zoom around the universe at high speeds. And also, this is a proof of concept. We mostly just focused on the data for the stars, but they're very easy to add all the lines and all the other sort of data now that it's sort of rendering and letting us wander around. And also, I should point out that we have the number of stars in here. There are like 100,000 stars in the data set. So all of them are on here, and it's really cool. So those are the main things we focused on. Yeah, the important thing is that it's just a web thing. You don't need any tools. You just go there on your laptop and can start flying around like crazy and looking at things.